Yep, we're on.
Okay. Look at these two guys crowing around on the wire.
Yep.
Right, they've stopped crowing.
It's the blue bar and the blue bar pie in the middle. I clocked him a couple of times last year on the east line. He flew alright. He's a one of the Port Perrys.
Can we get a close up of the sheen on these guys now?
Huh? What's wrong, guys? Hey? Hey? He's made it up down there to the little blue bar pie down on the floor under the water bowl there. So I thought both of them flew reasonable. Bit hard to see them through the wire, but can step in, zoomy. That one alright? So I'll just wake it up. Little pied hen up there.
Look at the head on this.
Yeah, I think that's very similar to.
Look at that. Beautiful pigeon. Beautiful. Look at the head on that.
And that is earlier round of what you're taking home with you.
The secret South Australian blood, that is.
Yeah, that's it. That's the Fed winning pigeons.
Yep.
We can only hope. Little blue bar pied hen up the top here. Up here, this one.
Yeah.
She's off my number one pair. I'm looking at her for stock. She'll fly up to about 400, and if she's still here, she'll go in the stock house.
These are the ones to break the seagull's heart at 400 miles.
Yes, that's the ones. That's the ones. But yeah, they're a reasonable mob. I think we should be able to give them a bit of hurry up. One is hoping. There's another one up there, zoomy, the same as yours. It's the first round. He's going to have the big red sears on him as well, that bloke.
Okay, let's have a look at the pieds in the main stock cage.
Okay, that sounds good to me. In the executive suite in here. The zoomy pieds, there they are down there. There they are. I think they'll like a visit New South Wales, those two.
Yeah, I think so.
This hen's just lovely. She'd have to be one of the better hens here at my place. The checker hen.
Yeah.
She is lovely. Yeah, step in, mate.
Oh.
Just, there's an egg on the floor behind you.
Yeah, I'm stressing over that egg. Oh. I might catch one of those guys with the red seams.
Yeah. There he is up there on the wire. And that is my number one stockcock. The barred pied, as he's commonly known. Locally, local hero. And he really doesn't like being in the same shed as the zoom shark.
Sorry, champ.
What do you got there, Zoomy?
I don't know. This is one of the secret weapons.
Oh, it has the head.
Head's fine.
Yeah, we'll bring him down this way, duck.
Yeah. Look at this guy. Look at that.
And that is the father of your two. That is the secret weapon. The D-Hand Jansen Perry Pied Crosscock, bred by Pigeon Pete himself, Peter Vagona.
Beautiful bloody pigeons.
Isn't it? Yes. Peter Vagona has a very, very nice birds. There he is down there with the family. And that is the family down there. As you can see, there's my little Derby winner and her mate.
Where's number 1?
The number 1 stock cock? Yeah. That's him up there, in the wrong box. It's in there with his half sister. He's wild.
He's wild, alright.
Yes, he hasn't ever accepted being handled as one of his favourite hobbies. But he's a lovely pigeon.
It's a shot of his flight.
Yep.
You can see that.
You can see what on him when I was trying to explain. The flights are all of nearly equal length at the end.
The ventilation.
And there, yes, exactly, Zoomy, exactly, mate. He comes out quite well, and his eye is extremely rich in colour. Yeah. It's very, very strong colour. I'm not an eye sign person, but yeah. I like the pigeons to have.
Can you get a close up in there of his eye?
I like my pigeons to have a rich in colour eye. But by all accounts from the eye sign experts, I don't know how this will blur up or what it will do, but you can tell by the eye sign expert blokes that come and handle him that he is, as they seems to be commonly, he's a good one.
Yeah, he's a ripper.
Yeah, and as they say about test cricketers, this lad has the runs on the board.
Yeah.
These youngsters every year, 6 years in stock, and like any pair of pigeons, they've bred a few duds, but the good ones are, yeah. You know, like, just don't breed one good one, you'll get 2 or 3 a year out of them. And that's why we have a son of his in here, over here, in stock. Well, that's his hen, one of his grandkids. Where are they? That's one of his sons here, the blue bar. And that's another one of his sons over there, the blue bar pied. Just catch this pied here, Terry. Now this is
this is the quiet one.
Yeah, that's the quiet one. This one I raced to clock from Cooper Petey, and then I raced him again this season and clocked him again. And then I had a phone call that his young'uns were being clocked over in Victoria, so he got stopped. Now I don't think he's quite as good as the old man, but he certainly seems to be.
His mother's got a beautiful face.
Yeah, he's obviously only a 2-year-old cock this year, so I think in a couple of more years' time I will think he's as good as his old man. But he handles very similar to his father.
Yep. Where does he live? Which box?
He lives in this box over here.
Oh, okay.
This is actually going well here, tripping over everything.
Yeah.
This is actually his young'un, one of his young'uns there. Oh, look at that, there's me 13th Alice hen. She's a lovely little hen. And sitting in the back there is my second Marla hen, which is mated to this boy there, and that's their young'un. Up here's number 51. She raced a good hen for me. There we have one of the Perry Pieds, Doug Inks, the checker pied cock. He's a lovely pigeon. He's mated to 51, which is this hen here I've just shown you. And last year was their first time mating together, and they produced 2 extremely